Thank you for watching Deeper Than Red. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media. Hit the notification bell to be alerted when new episodes and content are released. In 1787, a group of powerful and wealthy white men met in Philadelphia to draft the Constitution. They argued about how a president would be elected. James Madison, a Virginia slaveholder, was worried that a popular vote election would diminish the political influence of the South. In a popular vote election system, meaning the candidate with the most votes wins, the North would have outnumbered the South in every election. The South had a large population, but approximately 550,000 enslaved Africans were not eligible to vote. Finally, the Founding Fathers came to an agreement. U.S. presidents would not be elected by the popular vote. They would be elected by something called the Electoral College. Under this system, each state is assigned a certain number of electoral votes. The bigger the state's population, the more electoral votes it gets, and the candidate with the most electoral votes wins the presidency. For example, Barack Obama became president because he received 332 electoral votes in 2012 en route to becoming re-elected as president for a second term. When the Electoral College was first established, Southern states were granted votes for 3/5 of their enslaved populations, even though the enslaved Africans were themselves unable to vote. While the Electoral College artificially enhanced the political influence of the South, it deflated the political influence of the North. For example, the 1800 census showed Pennsylvania having 10% more of a black population than Virginia. However, Virginia had 20% more electoral votes than Pennsylvania. In other words, the black population in northern states did not count towards any electoral votes, while the southern states received electoral votes for 3/5 of their enslaved black population. Let's be clear, black people were not citizens in either the North or the South at this time. According to the legal historian Akil Reed Amar, perversely, the more slaves Virginia or any other slave state bought or bred, the more electoral votes it would receive. In other words, the Electoral College incentivized the institution of slavery. It's no surprise then that the first 12 U.S. presidents were slave owners. Even today, many African Americans who overwhelmingly vote for Democratic presidential candidates live in red states where electors vote for Republicans. Black folks in the South are outvoted all the time, said Wilfred Codrington III, a constitutional law scholar and professor at Brooklyn Law. A bunch of the swing states are not reflective of the country's demographics, he stressed. White voters generally are overrepresented. Since the founding of the United States, there have been approximately 800 congressional attempts to amend or abolish the Electoral College. Abolishing the Electoral College would require a constitutional amendment. Now that you know about the Electoral College and the reason it was created, do you think this type of system should still exist when it comes to electing the highest office in the land? Thanks for watching Deeper Than Red. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media.